Alrighty.
Okay, so the other day someone's like, do you ever run out of things to talk about for the morning news? I'm like,
Never. There's always fun on Fridays. So happy Friday, everybody.
Yay.
Let's get right into it with some Fight Buzz. We've got Killer Kross.
Yeah, Killer Kross, carrying Kross.
Carrying Kross, and he was on Busted Open, talked about his time in WWE and what the future holds for him in pro wrestling. So Bully Ray was the one, and he starts off by asking him, like, where did they go wrong with you? Like, where do you think that the company went wrong? He says that he feels that where he went wrong was that he was too compliant.
Which is kind of funny to hear because he's like a big, scary dude, and it's like,
I let them walk all over me. Yeah. It's like, this doesn't add up. But he said that he was like comfortable wearing the outfit that he was in.
Oh, that stupid, like,
that silly
gladiator thing.
And he acknowledges that it kind of looked like a little insane and ridiculous, but he wanted to like embrace the idea because he says, like, if he gives people a chance to embrace his ideas, he should give other people a chance
that makes sense.
Embrace his. So, I understand.
And so, but he claims that WWE went wrong in not providing the audience with an explanation of what was going on because people just checked out emotionally from what they were watching because they weren't involved in the story. There's no buildup, there's no background. It was just like, and today we've decided just to change his look completely. And where the heck is Scarlett? This completely hot woman who comes out like singing for him. Oh yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, so everybody's just kind of like, what is going on here? So I get it. But moving forward, we have Mustafa Ali, who is the latest wrestler to ask for the release from WWE.
Yeah, he had gone public, and he was talking about how there was a story that he wanted to tell. And however, on Fightful Select reported yesterday that WWE ain't letting him go.
Both sides have spoken, both him and the company, and they basically said they're not granting him access to, like, leave, which is
crazy because they've been letting people go left and right, and you'd think someone who wants to go, they'd be like, fine, go.
Yeah, they'd be like, just leave. And Ali does have like a few years left. I think he has 3 years left on his contract.
A long time to be pissed off about being there.
And like but he hasn't been like on TV for 2 months. So
I mean, I haven't heard anything about him coming back on TV. And now it's like, what, do they just want to bench him?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, I would feel miserable to be in a company that I don't want to be in and I'm like forced to. So I feel like maybe we'll see that in him if we do end up seeing him on TV again.
We'll be keeping an eye on him.
We will, and we'll update you guys. And in that discussion that they had, the term of value was like the main thing, which is like that he brings a lot of value to the company, which it's like you haven't used him in 2 months. So what value does he really bring?
Maybe he's more valuable to like their competitors.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Like, oh no, we didn't want everyone else to have our shiny little toy.
Yeah.
Staying in our toy box.
That's very true. I did not think of it that way. So next up, we have Jonathan Gresham.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's about time.
It's about time with Bandido, and they're going to meet at the Super Card of Honor to determine the undisputed ROH World Champ.
There can only be one ROH World Champion.
Yes.
Oh man.
This is exciting. They will face off at a Super Card of Honor on Friday, April 1st.
Ain't no fooling you.
Yeah, there's no joke in this. So they're going to determine who's the ROH World Champ, which is like a big deal because we've been waiting for this to happen because there was a match that they actually had.
It was the final battle.
Yes, the final battle, and it got canceled because Bandido tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it did. I think he went up against Lethal. Jay
Lethal stepped in.
Yes.
Jonathan Gresham's still the champ. But it's like there's 2 different ROH World Championship titles. There can't be 2. No, there can only be 1.
Yeah, that's where I didn't understand. I'm like, wait, there's 2, but now we're going to get it settled down and answer on April 1st. And Bandido actually confronted Gresham at the Terminus debut show.
I don't know why he's been so passive about this. I thought it would have been more of a throwdown.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like I thought was rolling around on the outside the ring, but no.
So this is actually going to be their first one-on-one match between the 2 of them, apparently.
This will be awesome.
So this is going to be really great. I'm excited. We will, and we'll keep you posted. So now time for the morning chat.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, Are you surprised at all by this?
No, not surprised. Not even a little bit.
So WWE has abandoned their trademark for Gunther Stark.
Oh my goodness. It's almost as if everybody was named that.
Like everybody was outraged about it. Like, did they really like take all that heat and change their mind because of the people?
The trolls got to them.
I know. Are we trolls too?
Maybe they saw our video and they're like, oh no. The trolls.
They hate it.
Yes. So you got like a lot of backlash. Like WWE, even if you just typed a simple Google search for the past few days of WWE, the name Gunther would show up because so many people were like, number one, surprised, and number two, confused.
Dude, so like the first thing I thought of about this whole like Nazi correlation was like, do you remember those Indiana Jones movies?
Mm-hmm.
And like he's always fighting against the Nazis. He's like, and Indiana Jones like, I hate Nazis. Come on.
Yeah, it didn't not make sense at all. So we have a little bit of a conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay.
Coming up.
All right, hold on. Put your coffee down.
Hold on.
We got to do this legit, you know. So what you should when you're talking about conspiracies.
Yeah.
Tinfoil hats and all.
Tinfoil hat is ready. So now we're ready to talk about this.
All right. So we were talking about this whole like NXT upheaval.
Yes.
It changed from the black and gold to this ridiculous color splash. Triple H had a heart condition and was like moved out of his seat in NXT. And now they've been taking out like his soldiers from NXT and it's like it's like a freaking coup. And so Nick Aldis was talking on Keeping It 100.
Yes.
And last night I'm listening to this going, all right.
It's pretty much all conspiracy. Nothing is confirmed, but they were basically talking about how The Rock and Nick Khan are like old besties.
Okay, so if you don't know, Nick Khan is the current president of WWE.
Yes.
And Vince McMahon is pretty old now. Like, he's not going to live forever. I mean, if Betty White passed away, Vince McMahon will pass away one day.
Yeah, and supposedly The Rock like hates Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Well, so like the story is that back in the 90s, you know, Triple H was part of DX and they gave The Rock a really hard time. And supposedly he's never forgiven that. I don't know. And so, but like The Rock is also now besties with Jeff Bezos from Amazon.
Someone who's got big bucks.
Starting to connect the strings are starting to connect on the board.
Yep. And the next deal for WWE is with a streaming service. What a shocker. With Jeff Bezos, like Amazon and all his money, and he has a lot of power. He can easily stream the content. Like there's no doubt.
Of content.
Yeah, easily. And more importantly, Amazon can implement an integrated merchandise purchase option during the program.
So there's this thing now where you can watch your show and you'd be like, ooh, I want like that Hulkamania shirt. And you can like instantly buy it. So it's like, bring the content. Content is king, you know. Bring the money. Sell more licensing and merchandise and give it to me now. And Vince McMahon's on his way and Triple H is on the sidelines.
I don't know. I think Jeff Bezos has a lot of power, though. I mean, money is what talks. So
Nick Khan, The Rock, Jeff Bezos. This is like Game of Thrones stuff.
Yes.
I drink coffee and I know things.
Yeah. So let's take these hats off because we're moving on.
Like Jiffy Pop heads.
We are moving on to some fluffy news. So we have Bully Ray, who says that Jon Moxley.
Bully Ray again?
Yeah. We got him again. He's got a lot to say. He's very
loudmouth.
Very opinionated. He says that Moxley should have apologized to his fans last night on AEW.
Drop the F-bomb. That's what
I thought. No, it's not. So he's basically saying that like he should apologize because even though he had like that very heartfelt, like moving speech, he should have apologized for not showing up when fans kind of like wanted to see him
during his time in rehab. And I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's like, okay, I get it that
people, you know, were disappointed.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what? He's back. He's like so much fresher and ready. And be better for everyone.
Yeah, and you honestly, like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I feel like you have to put yourself first. Like, even though, you know, he may have a lot of people that love him and support him, it's just like, do you want him there while he's like really deep down inside, like, not?
Yeah.
He's not wanting to be there. So let's move on.
Was this like a fluffy jab?
This is like a fluffy jab. So we had Tony Khan.
Okay, this is more fluffy.
Yeah, this is very, very fluffy. He paid a tribute to Sting after the AEW Dynamite went off air, which was kind of cute.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. So I think we have a little clip of it, actually.
Bestie Kevin Owens is still there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and it looks like he's been having a lot of fun now that he's doing like that jackass thing. So, take the money, have some fun. You know, he's not doing something really stupid like running around for that, was it the 24/7 title?
Yes. Oh my God.
So yeah, it could be.
So he's locked down with them for like a few years now. And it's we had a source that said that Zayn was like kind of private about the negotiations, but WWE made it very clear that they wanted to like retain his services, and they were very clear that they wanted him. So it seems like with certain people, they're very like, we want you, we need you, and other people be like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Send off.
Like curious. Like,
it's just a weird dynamic. Like, I wonder,
where's the rhyme or reason?
Yeah, who's the decision making on that? So
Nick Khan and Jeff Bezos.
Maybe. So Zayn's deal was actually set to expire in late 2021. But yeah, we know that that's not happening anymore.
Not happening. We'll see him for a little while, and we'll be seeing him with Johnny Knoxville doing some shenanigans for the Men's Royal Rumble.
Yes, and they had a little bit of beef going on there, so I'm really excited to see the Royal Rumble. And next up, we have Britt Baker. Dr. Britt Baker. And she was on My Mom's Basement.
Don't knock over your bowl of Cheetos.
So Robbie Fox actually hosts My Mom's Basement, and he asked her about her boyfriend, Adam Cole.
They've been all smoochy pants on TV lately.
Yeah, and basically she said that like she didn't want to jump the gun and start too soon, like wanted to do it when like time was right, placement was right, and she just felt like everything was perfect. So that's so cute.
Since I want to get my mandible clawed in now.
I think they're a cute couple.
They are cute.
They're really cute.
Cute and evil.
Cute and evil.
Very cute, very evil.
So she also shared her thoughts on Jade Cargill winning the TBS Women's Champ.
Oh,
yeah.
Jade, powerhouse.
Yes.
Yeah, she gave her a lot of credit because she's like, I know how much she struggled early on when she was learning how to do TV. And like, you know, Britt claims when she started, she had at least 3 years of like indie wrestling under her belt, and Jade has had zero.
Yeah. So like everything that she's learning right now is simply from just putting herself out there.
Learning on the job.
Yeah, she's literally learning on the job. And like Britt admires that about her. And I think that's like, that shows a lot about the kind of character that Jade is.
Yeah, she's a mom too. So
yeah,
she's like, she's learning on the job.
Superwoman. She's a superwoman. And she also says that her main coach, Jerry Lynch, has been specifically her main coach in the last year. And that's who she goes to for her matches, her promos, like you name it. And she says that like he's helped her a lot, specifically when it comes to like her as a performer in general. Like she claims he's like the backbone secret weapon of AEW. Ooh. And like if you were to pick any of your favorite matches, that he's probably like the backbone of it. So
the puppet master.
The little puppet master. I was like, she's got a lot of nice things to say about this guy. She's going on a tangent about him.
That's nice. She has her nice side.
She does. She does.
All right. On to some keeping it strong style.
Yep. So we've got Sumo Girl.
I know this isn't our regular strong style news, but
yes,
I mean it's women doing sumo wrestling.
Yeah, which is like a really big deal. That's like not heard of.
I mean, they've technically done it. They're saying, yeah, not really like mainstream, I guess, if that makes any sense. But CNN had this really interesting article about the women who are changing the sport of Japan's national sport.
Yes.
I think it's pro wrestling.
And Japan's like professional sumo is one of their most male dominated sports.
Oh yeah, that's like the first thing I think of are like big old honking men, like
yeah.
You know? but like there's all these young girls who are like 12 years old.
Yes, we had Nikori Hara. I hope I say her name right. That's who's on screen right now. And she basically was there saying like, hey, like I do this. I would love to get a group of girls. Like she seems very motivated. She's only like 13.
They were
14,
saying
I
that
think.
like the girls are actually better than like the guys. Like they're not like they're a little more fearless about squaring up and
yeah, that's girl power right there.
I mean, it's not just a loincloth. Like they have like, you know, yeah. You know, butt cheeks flying around. I saw the pictures of the guys. I'm like, yeah, it's just not cute.
It's unfortunate.
I'm like, you guys can pour a little bit more too.
Yeah. And anyways, I think that's all we have for you guys on this Friday.
I feel like, you know, I think once we start like including y'all, we can just go on.
Yeah.
Well, like you can be like, hey, what about this? Like, oh yeah.
Let's ramble. So once we go live, make sure you grab your cup of coffee with us. And, or tea. I have matcha today. It's green. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Take a moment to leave a comment.
Like, share, and subscribe.
And for some more Fight Kitties content, click the link down below. Until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.